I've been talking about Andrew Tate on my couple select vlogs that I've chopped up into TikTok videos. I've had 2 accounts so far, 2 Andrew Tate accounts. I'm always hoping it's always him, but it's, stop. The first one was like, what did he say? What's your country, G? And the other one was, thanks for the love and support, champ. Please. Okay. The second one seems more realistic. Shut up. Okay. Okay, so being self-aware is the best thing that you can ever do to yourself. Like, for example, I realized I was slouching. We're on camera. Put your shoulders back. Okay, let's be real. This is not an attractive ensemble, but I was so inspired by my aha moment, and I don't care about how I look right now. I have really short hair and it's all over the place. So you think I'd be like, okay, let's vlog like that? No, we have to have some sort of standard here, okay? This, believe me, trust in the trust, okay? I feel like my personality type, especially in a relationship, I come across as bossy, I think. Really? This much? Because I never want to come across as bossy or controlling, ever. I'm actually really relatable and the most understanding person on the planet. There's a communication barrier. And I'm stubborn. Okay, I'm like really, really, really stubborn. And it's not that I want to be. I don't think that's a trait anybody wants to have. But I think it's part of that defense mechanism of not getting hurt. So you're like, put the brakes on it. And then you get like stubborn, like, oh, it doesn't bother me. Oh, it's fine. Oh, it doesn't matter, because you're trying to build the wall up so that you can't emotionally get any more hurt. Then it's like if you already take yourself out of the equation, you just are like, whatever, you know how that feels and you know what to expect with that. But the deeper, better route is to put that wall down, open yourself up vulnerably, and to communicate through it. And hopefully the outcome is a more successful, better built relationship, or the issue solved, or whatever it might be for that situation. But instead we just are like, no, because we can't handle being vulnerable, and we're supposed to be adults. It's pathetic. Okay. Self-realization, best thing that you can ever do. I feel like in past relationships, a couple of them I really don't care. Like, I've been called bossy 2 times in a relationship. 2 memorable times, let's just put it at that. One, I could really care less because I don't like you. You know what I mean? I don't really care if I don't like you. At the time, I really did. It doesn't matter. Definitely no. But one time I was called bossy, and I was like, what? I am definitely not a bossy person. I would say leadership qualities is more like it, but like, let's not toot our own horn here. In a relationship, you don't want to come across as either. It's supposed to be like equal playing ground, or know your roles, so to speak, whatever you two are comfortable with. And that really stuck with me a lot because it bothers me still, right? Because I care, clearly. So I was talking to my best friend. I'm like, oh my God, the reason I'm single is because I'm fucking bossy. And she's like, fake news. A strong man will put a really strong woman in her feminine era because he is comfortable with himself and he's also a leader, right? A weak man, this is going to come across so bad. Not all men, okay, let's not be too sensitive here. But a weaker individual will say, man or woman, will put the other person down because they are not secure within themselves, okay? And I totally agree. If I come across as bossy, it's because I don't feel like I am being taken care of the way I need to. On the self-realization portion of that, on the other side, maybe it's how I communicate. I definitely need a stronger man than me because I am so strong. Someone called me resilient the other day, and it was a compliment, and I was like, oh, thank you. I am resilient. All the things that life has brought me through, most people wouldn't be able to handle like 1 or 2 of them, and would be in a whole different world right now than I'm at. And I'm very proud of that. You have to be really, really strong to survive, especially if you've gone through some thick things in life that are extremely heavy. And the weak do not survive. It's just the way it is. So in a relationship, because of my past experiences and stuff, since I can provide now for myself, since I can do all the things for me, I'm very, very picky about who I want right here. And all I want to do is just like have that person. Not that the opportunity doesn't present itself. I had to block somebody before 7 a.m. for some unsolicited photos. Why do people do that? Why? Stop it. Like, why do you do that? I don't care how good looking somebody is, and nobody ever like, ugh, that's so trash. That's so disgusting. I'm coming into an era of my life where I'm more of a businesswoman. Yes, I do model. Yes, I do different things with TikTok and like the film industry as far as commercials. I'm not talking about anything else. Stop with your mind in the gutter. But it's also with age and maturity. I just don't need or care about appearance that way. Yes, it matters. I don't want to sit next to somebody that I find repulsive, in my personal opinion. No one does. But I'm not in the stage of my life where you have to be a 10, you have to have 6-pack. You cannot be sloppy to be with me. No, absolutely not. But that goes with personality as well. I feel like if you allow yourself to get sloppy, you're also sloppy in your personality, and that's just not for me. Like, I do care. I mean, I know this isn't cute right now, but this is real. Okay, this is what I woke up like this. Okay, this is what you get. Stop. I am bossy because I have expectations. Now, if we could communicate through those, my last relationship wouldn't have ended. I know it wouldn't have. Oh my God. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. And either you can work through those as a couple or you can't. And there's always hope. There's always hope. But I had kind of an epiphany. I think when I get in my feelings and as stubborn as I get, instead of being like, whatever, or this is how it is, for me, I need to communicate a little bit better and not act out of emotion and act out of logic. Oh my God, stop. Just knock it off right now. All the things. I told you guys I might be starting this podcast with a work colleague. So many ideas. Okay. Such an aha moment, because I do act completely out of emotion, especially when I'm mad. I hope in times of extreme feeling of emotion, when I'm in my whatever, in a fight with a companion, I can sit and be like, hey, ding, remember that one time you were told that men think more with logic and not emotion? And like, I can stop myself and communicate through it, and hopefully just go to the gym and run it out instead of prolonging a fight that could just literally take 2 seconds if we could both stop being stubborn and communicate. Does this make any sense at all? I don't know. I just feel like I need a really strong man in my life that makes me want to feel feminine. Is that too much to ask? Like, I am a beast, right? Like, I'm so proud of myself. I keep saying that, but I am. For so long, I was not proud of myself, and people were not proud of me. So I'm going to take this moment and run with it. Is it too much to ask to be a beast, right? And like, the old me never would have gotten up early. The old me never would have went to the gym. The old me never would have been 35, 40 an hour early for work. It's just not who I was. I have consistently been early for work. I've consistently gone to the gym. I've consistently changed my diet. This job that I have right now, I'm noted that I'm early all the time. With this company the past year, if I wasn't at work, they know that I would be like dead. You know, like, I had a couple times where my kids were sick, noticeable. That's fine. You know, always covered my shift. I am known to be early, consistent. That is not who I used to be. Change can happen. It's how bad you want it. There are no excuses. There are no excuses. If you are making excuses, you do not want it. You do not care. Plain and simple. Very plain and simple. Is it too much to ask for me to have a strong man that makes me want to feel feminine? I feel like right now in my life, I am the man. I am a beast. I'm all about work. I'm all about business. I feel like I can't wait to be in a relationship where we can both let each other rest on that front and relax our minds at home and be what each other needs, you know, to rest and to be each other's peace. Until then, I might be a little bit bossy because I have expectations, and that's okay. Ugh, such an aha moment. It's all about how we communicate with each other, especially in times of anger, which I know seems like so simple and like duh. But like I said, it's all about who says it to you and when it's said to you, because the wrong person says it to you in a time where you're not ready to hear it. You're just going to get defensive and not hear the message. And right now, I heard the message. And I think everything happens for a reason. I'm talking to this guy. He's an amazing creator. And I love to get into people's minds. You guys know, I'm not really looking for a partner or anything. But like if someone comes along and becomes that, that's amazing. In the meantime, if you're ever trying to talk to me, don't send me unsolicited photos. Don't ask me, like, talk about how my pictures are beautiful, although it is nice to get a compliment from the people you care about them from. I'm never looking for validation like that. I want to know who you are, get in your mind, like that kind of thing. That's what's attractive to me, just in general. Anyway, I love meeting friends like that, not necessarily romantically, but I love to get in someone's mind. I don't care about anything else. So I'm talking to this guy who's a creator, and we've been talking about different anxieties with creating, different ways you can throw your mind into different techniques. Like, you got to flip the switch. I was giving him advice on stuff that he's just stuck on, and he had an aha moment with how he was doing his stuff. It's collaborating, so to speak. And why we think the way that we do, and as creators, and it's just like we've gone off on tangents forever discussing different. It's refreshing. It is refreshing because everyone else is like, hi, how are you? Hi, beautiful. What are you doing? I would like a kiss. You know, just like weird, dumb things. Gross. Where it is so refreshing to talk with someone about real things. And like, I just like I'm coming on here right now, waking up just like this, talking to you guys, not caring about anything else because I have something to tell you, something real, something authentic. People are so used to all dolled up versions being like, hi guys. And I do love doing that too, right? When I'm feeling really pretty. So my makeup of the day, oh my God. And I went to this place and I'm gonna look at my Gucci bag, which I love to do. But this is real. And I'm talking to you about a message. Okay, you need to hear it. Someone needs to hear it. I know they do. Stop. That being said, I took 2 days off of the gym because I worked 22 hours in 2 days, and I would have went yesterday, but I was abruptly awakened at 1 o'clock in the morning by the sounds of a mariachi band on the radio blaring, right? It was the weekend, it was like Saturday night. I was like, and I'm the worst sleeper. It has to be dark and it has to be quiet. I work really hard. I need my sleep. It has to be a certain way. I wish I wasn't like that. That's the way it is. I tried to like muffle it, was in and out of sleep. All of a sudden, the fire alarm started going off. And there's an intense like burning plastic smell over time. I don't hear anything. It's not going off. I called down to the front desk. They had no clue that the alarms were going off. And so apparently a gentleman got very drunk, put a pan on the stove, and could have burned the place down and no one knew. So then it smelled like burning plastic in my room all day. By the time everything stopped and the noise stopped and the alarms went off, it was 5:30 in the morning. I had to be up for work. It was my first manager open yesterday. I was extremely distraught because I had 2 11-hour days prior. So last night when I got home, I went right to bed. I got off at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. And it is now Monday morning. I am very tired, but I'm going to go to the gym. Because I don't feel good unless I'm going to the gym and being consistent. I have to have that consistency in my life in all aspects. I have to eat healthy. The minute I like have a cheat day, I feel like shit mentally. So I know that I have to continue to be consistent. Word of the day, consistency. Okay. That being said, Trisha Paytas is probably one of my biggest idols, not in life, but in social media, as someone I look up to because of her authenticity. She has gotten internet famous from being genuine and real, no matter how crazy she might look, because it's so real. And I aspire to do that, and I feel like I have done that. But the times that I slack on it, it's because I'm insecure. And we're not doing that anymore. There's a tasteful way to show everything, and we are going to just continue to live that life. I know that this is the life I'm meant to live, to share and be genuine and real and share the message with people. And it doesn't really matter how I look, because in my opinion, it's inspiring to those who need to hear it, and the people that are hating on me are still watching, right? Jealousy is very loud and ugly. If you're watching right now and you don't like me, you're a fan. You're a super fan. If you're watching everything that I do and you don't like me, you're a fan. So thank you for being here. On that note, I'm gonna go to the gym and continue to be self-aware and hopefully see some sights. I haven't seen anything around here. I've been here 2 weeks. So we'll see what I can get into today. And I need to go grocery shopping. I have not, last night too, I did not, you guys know, I ordered that ice cream the other day and I probably shouldn't have tipped the housekeeper, because like haven't cleaned my room consistently, and I was so upset about that one, like last night. That wasn't anybody's fault but the gentleman that was staying here, but I tipped her like $10. I left her a little note because I want people to know that I appreciate them and we take care of the people that help us, right? And hopefully that's motivation to keep coming to my room, you know, like I just need towels. Anyway, what was I saying? I always go off on a tangent. I don't even know anymore. Oh, I didn't order DoorDash last night. I was like, I really want a snack. And I had the self-discipline to not do that. So I ate my one very healthy meal. I love my job because you can kind of like tailor it to whatever your needs are. And I made a very healthy version. And that's all I allowed myself to have, because I did cheat the day before and ate that stupid ice cream and whatever. So I'm proud of myself for that. If I would have gotten snacks last night, I would have felt so much worse this morning. So yeah, here's to being self-aware and consistent and resilient, as my one new friend has called me. And yeah, so I hope you guys are feeling a little bit inspired. I hope this made sense, and I will see you all in the next one.